Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for the Danger in My Heart Season 2, Episode 11. We only got 2 more episodes, and I am so sad. I'm so goddamn sad. It is actually so depressing that this series is coming to an end, because this is such a good goddamn show. This and Freer and I am so sad that are both coming to an end in the same season. Both shows are phenomenal in their own right, in their own genre, in their own way. Overall, last episode, it was really goddamn good. We met we entered our 3rd year of middle school. We met 2 new characters as well, who's Kan and Hanazawa. That's what their 2 names. Sorry, it took me a second to remember their names. Met both of them, and how we found out Hanazawa was very curious about romance in the way that she walked right up, like literally was like within breathing distance of Ichikawa and Yamada behind that curtain. And one thing that I had originally thought is that it was very hard to tell in the anime, like very hard to tell in a split second. But it looked like Hanazawa was the one who flipped the curtain back, but no. Hanazawa was standing there and the wind blew the curtain out of the way, and so everybody saw her there, which was super hilarious as a whole. The comedy in last episode in general was really goddamn good. Probably some of the best of the entire season. So I'm very excited to see where these last 3 episodes take us. I have no idea where we're gonna go from here, but I'm excited to see. I'm very excited to see where the show takes us for the last 3 episodes. So, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord links. Links are in the description for both of those. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and we have non-anime conversations as well. So we have an overall great time in there. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. But now, without further ado, let's hop straight into the Danger in My Heart Season 2, Episode 11. Oh my god. She's literally counting down the minutes to when it's happening. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, the true part comes out there at the end. Of course Ichikawa hates it, of course he does. Could we just not? Oh, I feel like it's gonna be one of those situations where like the delinquent looking characters are actually like super nice or something like that. I have a feeling that's where this series is going with that. But Ichikawa is gonna be the knight, which I believe they're talking about the game where you have like 3 people hold up one person and you try and grab the headband from somebody. I'm pretty certain that is the kind of thing that they're bringing up here. I think I've finally gotten over the hump. I'm able to survive this opening now without crying. I've finally gotten over the hump of this opening consistently making me cry for several episodes in a row. There's been a couple episodes where it hasn't happened now. Yeah, the cavalry battle. Is this... Oh, okay, thank you, Yamada, for stepping in and defending Ichikawa there, but... This is Yuki Kaiji, right? That's his name? Aaron's voice actor and Todoroki's voice actor. His name's Yuki Kaiji, right? I'm not getting that wrong. I'm so sorry if I'm getting the name wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, though. And it's very weird, but he has a very distinct voice. You're able to tell him from a mile away. And this is him, like, doing several pitches lower. And so it's very interesting how his voice sounds. Oh, God. Yamada with the pouty face there. He does, though. Yamada's got to defend her man. No, they shouldn't. Even old pervy TV shows didn't go that far. Oh, really? I was gonna like appreciate the fact that Adachi was like complimenting him on the fact that he's grown some, but then there's that comment. Oh, he did? We definitely did not see that happen. Was that like a manga thing that they cut from the anime? We legitimately never saw a sports festival in the 1st season of this show. Ah. And he left. Ichikawa dipped immediately. Oh. Oh, so this was like the very, very beginning of the show. Or did this happen like before the show? Like, did this happen? I don't know. If it happens at the beginning of the school year, then yeah, this happened before the show. Like, this happened before we picked up with Ichikawa. Because the sports festival, it seems, occurs at the beginning of the school year, as this is the beginning of their third year of middle school. So it occurs at the beginning of the school year. And we picked up with Ichikawa pretty far into their second year of middle school. Like, it was decently far in at that point. Like, they had been in the same class together for a while, and Ichikawa had developed the whole thing about wanting to kill her and whatever it may be. That was pretty far into their second year. So this was before the anime, the anime ever picked up or with Ichikawa. Yeah. Yeah, this is way back at the beginning of the show. Yeah, he's hating the way he thought back then now. Oh. Jesus. He's still got a bit of a scar, yeah. Oh! Is that Adachi? Wrong timing to do that, Yamada. Adachi totally sees that. Anyway, can we get this face again? What's up with this, huh? Is that a bit of a, I mean, to be fair, Yamada's always blushing like 100% of the time. They always have her face blushing in this show. But maybe the way that he like shook it off so easily and the way that he like tried to stop her from falling, as we clearly saw earlier, maybe she already just started like, feelings is the wrong word, but developed a bit of an interest for him all the way back then before we even picked up with the anime at all. Is it about to click for him? Yep, things are clicking for him. Things are very much clicking for him. Oh god. Ichikawa literally didn't even react to that. Wow! It doesn't, because Yamada's still gonna like you at the end of the day. It does not matter at all. Oh my god, Ichiko is training and everything. I love this, because at this point we already know. We already know that Ichiko and Yamada are a thing, and Adachi is realizing that as well. He just literally, like, I think the reason he just challenged Ichiko is because he kind of realized, oh shit, these two are definitely gonna become a thing. And so this is his last ditch effort to, like, I don't know, get with Yamada, I guess. It's not even really a last ditch effort. He's just challenging Ichikawa because at this point, like, he's got, if there was anyone he was gonna go for, he should go for Moiko, because she seemed a little possibly interested in the other episode. But I do like this. It's kind of like Adachi's been like interested in Yamada for a long time now, so this will be a way for him to put away with those feelings and maybe start pursuing Moiko more sincerely. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Like, it's like Ichikawa said, it doesn't matter who wins or loses, but he doesn't want to lose to Adachi at the same time, which is very good. I like the determination we're seeing from Ichikawa. Yeah, you sped up out of nowhere and killed your energy. Can't do that. If you don't keep a consistent if you don't keep a consistent pace, you're gonna kill yourself while running out there. That's exactly what happens. If you speed up at any point or even slow down, you can kill your run almost immediately. It took me a second to read that. That's not, it depends on what workouts you're doing. Like, cardio stuff is not gonna make you short. I don't know if it's like clinically proven, but I have heard that like doing heavy weightlifting while you're still growing can, if you do it to a crazy extent, can stunt your growth. But it's still, even at that point, it's kind of difficult to stunt your own growth. But I guess you can't get injuries and things like that, which can pretty heavily stunt your growth at the same time. So it really depends on the kind of workout you're doing. But like cardio stuff, like running, that's not gonna make you short. It is mostly like heavy weightlifting stuff that is gonna stunt your growth. Now that didn't make sense. Thank you. Can't get caught talking to myself outside. Hi, Yamada. How does this always happen, man? Cold as ice. She's too embarrassed. I'm getting deja vu from episode 11 of last season. Uh-huh. I'm sure that's what it is. I love how she's always so interested in everything he says. He says something goofy like that, like I'm trying to get prepared for the zombie apocalypse. She's just like, yeah? Like, super interested because, one, she can see through that exterior in a heartbeat and tell why he's actually doing it. Man, I'm really enjoying this episode so far. If you can't tell by how much I've been yapping already, I am very much enjoying this episode already. Wait, only thing you can count on is yourself. There's a little bit of self-confidence there from Ichikawa. Self-confidence that we have never seen up until this point in the series. Like, it's finally coming to fruition, and like all that development that happened and that led up to like episode 6 and episode 7, we're seeing it really come into fruition here. Now that he's been being put in a situation where he has to train himself in whatever it might be. It's really that self-confidence is really beginning to show through again. That trust in himself and that respect for himself again is kind of showing its head a little bit here, as he says the only thing you can count on is yourself. When talking about, obviously referencing the training and whatnot. Obviously he was doing it in a semi-Chunibyo way, in that he was talking about the zombie apocalypse and how to prepare for the zombie apocalypse, but the sentiment is still there. You gotta race with Yamada. Oh my god, they're holding hands together. She's just got unlimited stamina. Oh my god. Ichigo is dying back there. She did used to be a basketball player, yes. Oh my god. That subtitle? Okay, maybe I just have a dirty mind, but that subtitle, probably not the right word to use. But the fact that she specifically was like, let's race, grabbed his hand, dragged him along with her to a location Ichikawa didn't know where they were going, and the finish line just somehow happened to be at Yamada's house. Okay, Yamada, I see your game, girl. Yeah, okay. Even Ichikawa's commenting out the weird phrasing there. This is turning into downright sinful, huh? Oh yeah, it's one of those like things you put on the ground and then roll yourself out. She's doing it right now. Oh dear god. They know what they're doing with this angle. They goddamn know what they're doing with this angle. I can't be the only one with a dirty mind here. They know what they're doing. Oh god. She's barely holding that at. He ain't moving. And she fell anyway because which of you was it? Yeah, which of you touched her tit? It was Wantaro, Yamada, don't worry, it was Wantaro. Oh my god. I don't think I could hit that many. I legitimately don't think I could hit that many of that. Oh my god. Ichiko's just hitting every weight. Ichiko's just hitting every workout in one possible go. I just realized she put on a jacket. This happens every goddamn time. This happened the last time Ichikawa was over as well, and she put on like more casual wear, and then the whole thing happened where Wantaro started pulling his pants down, and then she grabbed him and pulled him into her chest, and so then after that she wore a jacket. Every time something like that happens, she immediately wears a jacket after. He was definitely very serious. Now we get to the root of why he asked. Oh, she said his name. They can't play the soundtrack. They can't play the soundtrack for me right now. Playing It Begins in a scene like this. Oh my god. And he's like finding the determination while lifting the weight and realizing that Adachi likes Yamada, so he's challenging her, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because even if Adachi wins, Yamada is still going to like Ichikawa. That is not going to suddenly change at the end of the day, but he still wants to beat him because they both like her. He still wants to beat him in that way. One, because he's his friend, one, because he likes Yamada. It's like all of this is culminating to, even though it does not matter at the end of the day, I still want to beat him. I'm like, we've never seen Ichikawa this determined before. Maybe it's gonna be one of those situations where if Ichikawa wins, he's gonna confess. That would be huge if that were the case. So that would be the perfect way to end off the season. I fucking love this soundtrack. This is still one of, if not my favorite soundtracks in the entire show. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god, he actually lifted the weight. It's sweeter ones I like, huh? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, put that weight down real quick. She's gonna make him. I'm gonna work hard too. Essentially, she means I'm gonna work hard and I'm gonna make you a lunch. She's gonna make him her own homemade bento. Oh, everybody's getting hyped up. What is she drawing on Yamada? Your boo's name. What? Oh, hello. Oh my god, what is she? Don't tell me she just wrote her name. What did she write? Oh, and she put the headband over it. You goddamn motherfuckers. You're not gonna let us see what she wrote on his forehead because she put the bandana over it. That better get revealed later on. That better get revealed later in this episode what exactly she wrote on his forehead. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset if it doesn't. She totally wrote her name. She totally wrote her name. Oh my god. She 1000% wrote her name. In fact, I'd be thrilled. You trained so much for it, though. Oh, wow. Adachi's up there. Oh, he's totally serious. To be throbbing with sportsmanship? What is up with that choice words there? Yeah. Not to this guy! To be throbbing with sportsmanship. And then he forced in our members, too. And play fairly with all our members. I didn't really get this last part because I was just commenting on, I was talking about something at the time. I've already forgore. But goddamn. Somehow he found a way to force in some pervy. Talking about throbbing and members. I would expect nothing less from Adachi. I like how they shoot in some comedy there. Oh. But otherwise, basically Yamada. Damn. Oh, is Kankan good? Oh, it's a scavenger hunt. The typical scavenger hunt. What does Kankan have to find? A couple, even one not. That was her scavenger scavenger cunt. Jesus Christ. That is not at all what I meant to say. That is her scavenger hunt card. It couldn't have been something like find a headband from your best friend, or take your best friend's shoe, or find another student's left shoe. I don't know. Something casual like that. No, it's a couple, and even one not going out yet. That feels like an especially difficult one to find. Oh, she wrote it herself. Now, where am I gonna find a hot pair of you know, it didn't even occur to me that Ichikawa was in this group here. I didn't, like, was he there earlier? That didn't even, I don't know why, but I didn't look at this close enough, and I thought Ichikawa was Chi, but she's clearly right here. I just clearly did not look at this close enough to see that Ichikawa is just in this little group here. I did not see that at all. Yeah, where are you gonna find a couple, huh? No one. Oh yeah. Know anybody else who's a couple? What is happening here? Wait, what? The team has been disqualified for cheating. So Yamada's parents are here clearly for the sports festival. And so she just went and got Yamada's parents, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what just happened there for the scavenger hunt. And that's why Yamada's mom was so fucking embarrassed. That was adorable, though. Him just whole princess carrying Yamada's mom through the finish line. I'm assuming that's what happened there. Because these two couldn't do it themselves. They were too embarrassed to admit something like that. I love how Yamada's dad still got, like, the PlayStation controller button shirt on that he was wearing a couple episodes back. Yeah, she did go and find Yamada's parents. But they got disqualified. Oh god, here's the preview frame. Oh god. I'm gonna pause before we get there, but if any of you guys saw, any of you guys were in the Discord and you happened to look at the preview, I don't watch the previews for the episodes, but I will sometimes click and just look at the preview images they have in the thumbnail. We're about to see some crazy here in a second. Oh my god, Adachi is staring at that. Jesus Christ. That's what I like about him. Trying to block his view over and over again. Oh my god. It's all clicking for him that Ichikawa keeps getting in the way. Man, because back then, Adachi thought it was just Ichikawa being a good friend or whatever it may be. Like when he dropped the box cutter, he picked it up for them, and by the time he picked it up and Ichikawa did all his Chunibyo, Yamada and her friends had got away, and then whenever he was trying to like I can't remember what he was doing, but like obviously reaching over to her desk or whatever, or sharing textbooks and whatever I think it was, he made him stop that, and Adachi thought that it was just Ichikawa being a good friend or whatever it may be, but it's all clicking in his head now that Ichikawa was doing that because he likes Yamada. Oh wow, Adachi is so serious about this. Of course that's his problem. What? Wow. I love that, man. How serious he is. Wow. This isn't a light drizzle anymore, by the way. It's like pouring rain at this point. They're all completely drenched. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I can imagine this is gonna be great. Wow. Look at Ichikawa being so assertive. Oh my god. Here everybody goes, red team versus white team. Or for this thing called friendship I've always despised. Oh my god, the animation. Oh shit! Oh shit! Like I don't. Whoa, that hit! Oh my god. Whoa! Oh my god! Gets to claim he likes Yamada. Holy shit! Holy shit! Wow. That's not what liking someone is about at all. Let me go down and shame the way I want. He already knows that he's lost. He already knows that he's lost, so he's just getting one more battle out there with Ichikawa as maybe like a more moral victory than anything. That was so I know the scene's not over. I know, but that was so good. Everything they were saying there, I'm gonna go back over the scene once the episode's over. Trust me, I'm gonna go back and read everything in a lot more detail, but that scene was so good. The building soundtrack in the background, Ichikawa being so assertive and yelling out these feelings that he's been holding for such a long time. Finally yelling them out and like getting them out to Adachi, getting his thoughts through to him, and Adachi like accepting that and knowing that and like saying that he already knows this and that and whatever it may be. Oh, that was such a good scene. That was such a good goddamn scene. Whoa! This is crazy! And of course nobody can hear them through the pouring rain. My god. Yep, exactly. Exactly. You proposed this one-on-one. Finish it. Don't just give up. Oh, and the Karte kicks in. I could have learned to hate her. Whoa! He's diving at him. I don't want to lose. And then he's gonna see, oh, she wrote Kyo on his forehead. Oh my god, this looks crazy. And he sees it. Oh god. Yep, Adachi won. That was so good. Oh my god. Oh, he's crying. Damn! It's because they both lost at the end of the day. They both lost. Ichikawa wanted to beat Adachi in this match, and Adachi wanted to get Yamada to like him. They both lost in their own respective ways. No, literally nobody won at the end of this. Adachi might have got a moral victory in beating Ichikawa. What? And the rain washes it all away. Oh my god, that was so good. Every part of that was so good. Oh, and Adachi got the hell out of there immediately. Is that Moiko? It is. I think Adachi's fat. Yeah, because she was wearing it outside. She gave you the same towel that they were wearing. Is that Kana? Oh my god, she is. Oh, Jesus! Oh, no way. Do not tell me Adachi is a masochist. Oh, dear God. He doesn't like the... You know what? He does seem like the mommy-dummy kind of guy. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, he does seem like that kind of guy. Man, the fact that he didn't even react to Moiko giving him the towel there. I don't know if as the series continues, a thing is going to develop between Adachi and Moiko. I have no idea. I feel like Adachi is just way too pervy, but maybe he'll change. I don't know. We saw a much more serious side to him that we have never seen before today in that battle between him and Ichikawa. Oh, and Kana left. That is gonna go so unspoken about, but her leaving them to their privacy is such a big W. She's such a great older sister. She saw that Yamada was already there to talk to him about his loss, and so she just dipped. She knew that he was in good hands. I love that. And she still gotta give him that lunch. He's been terrified of disappointment. It is a huge lunch. Oh my god, that is so much. That's gonna be good, isn't it? It's really good. Aww. Whoa! Whoa! And she wanted to be fed too. Oh, that didn't even, oh my god, it didn't even click. It did not even click that he fed her there for a second, because she literally just wanted to look him in the face, but then he fed her just because he thought that's what she wanted. But it didn't even register that he fed her for a second. God damn, man, these two, I swear to god. But I love that introspection from Ichikawa there, talking about how that's what he's been running from this whole time, and that's very true. He's been running from disappointment. He didn't want to reach for high heights because he was terrified of failing and being disappointed again, like he was when he couldn't get into the school with his friends. Like that's been something he has been terrified of for the longest time, and he's finally maybe able to overcome that with Yamada by his side now. The disappointment of that loss, he's not gonna let it shackle himself down. And especially because of what Yamada said right there about how her mom told her that, I can't remember the exact line. Let me get it real quick. It's not that forgetting that it is that not forgetting that disappointment is the most important part of moving on. Exactly. You can't forget that disappointment. You can't just try and block it away and just hide it for forever. You can't hide those feelings. Accepting them and accepting that you lost, accepting that you're disappointed in yourself is the first step to growing and becoming stronger after you feel that disappointment. You use that as motivation or whatever it may be. I really, really like that a lot. All right, now it's time for the stupidly cute, wholesome moment here. Oh, I guess she still called him Kyotaro there. Oh my god, she has her own. What if... That smug look on his face as he begins to eat. Ah, such a good episode. Oh my god. That was so goddamn good. I think that that crosses off the last moment from the ED. That crossed off the last moment from the ED that we hadn't gotten yet. God damn, that was such a good episode. So, for you guys on YouTube, I am going to be going through this whole scene again. I am more than likely going to just speed through the entire thing, or cut out everything that I don't talk about, if that makes any sense. Because I wanted to go, because I made an effort to not pause to let the whole scene play out, but I'm gonna go back through now, and I'm gonna really get into what they're saying specifically. So let's do that now. I just can't get over how much I love Ichikawa being assertive. I love it so much. He's doing this because he's friends with Adachi. I love them. Even if he says no, it's not something as noble as that. That's part of it. That's absolutely part of it. I won't let him deny that. It's absolutely part of it. Because Adachi is his friend, he is doing it. And the animation popped off here too. this made me tear up. This caught me so off guard. Him being like, I like Yamada, but I think you're a great guy too. And so that's why it's really conflicting for Adachi. That f***ed me up when I first watched that. That got me. I was not expecting it to. I wasn't really expecting to at all, but that f***ed me up, man. Just hearing him like proclaim how good of it's essentially a proclamation of how good of friends they are at this point. Adachi proclaiming that he thinks Ichikawa is a great guy. That's why he has to do this now. He thinks essentially at the end of the day to Adachi, because Ichikawa is such a great guy, he thinks that Yamada is already falling for him because he's a great guy, so that's why he has to do this. He has to battle him and beat him in some way in that kind of department. Oh man, this is so good. And we've never heard Ichikawa get this vocal before. We've never heard it, but it's only happens with a person that he's progressively become better and better and better friends with as the series has progressed. Like, it took him this long, like it took him a while, but he's become such good friends with him that he's like literally yelling. They're both yelling back and forth about this situation. Just like, I love it because Ichikawa was just proclaiming all these feelings that he's had. He's just proclaiming them over and over. Can't go claiming you like her because you haven't seen jack shit about her outside of school. Just all you see is a pretty face and a model. You don't know anything else that she does. You have not been through any of the experiences that Ichikawa has been through. Truthfully, Adachi does not know the first thing about her. I love this so much. Oh my god, it's so good. Yep, no difference at all. I love that. He's like, show me you mean it. Show me your feelings are real. Show me that you still, even for these reasons that aren't truthfully about liking somebody, you still like her, right? Prove it to me. Show me that you like her. And he's like, what difference does it make? And at the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference. The outcome is already decided no matter what happens in this battle. The outcome is already decided. But Ichikawa still wants Adachi to show him that his feelings are real. It's just, oh my god, everything about this scene is so good. And the voice acting is so good. The voice acting is so goddamn good. The fact that Moiko does nothing but sit there and you listen with Yamada, or not listen with Yamada, but watch with Yamada. And then he gets the headband, but he sees that it says Kyo, which realistically only one person could have written that. There's only one person who would have written that on his forehead, but also this soundtrack in this scene, holy shit, is it so good. Oh my god, this like epic soundtrack is so well done, and I love the detail that because it's raining so hard, it's gotten like smeared. The Kyo on his forehead has gotten very smeared. Very realistic, but small detail there. And the animation looks absolutely amazing here. That smile there from Adachi, that is a smile of like realization. Like at this point it's confirmed. He won this little mini battle between them, but he's lost the war, essentially. And that smile seems more like an acceptance smile than anything. Or maybe in a way he's happy that this is the way he's able to put his feelings away for good. And of course he's gonna cry. Of course both of them are gonna cry. Okay, that's enough for re-going over the scene. Everything about this episode was phenomenal. Everything. I could have spent, like, I feel like there were so many more segments that, like, I could have, like, just kept talking about. It really feels like every aspect of this show, like, every single millisecond of this episode is important in some way. So goddamn good. So goddamn good. I think it's about it, though. I don't really have much else to say for this end of episode discussion. Just that this episode, I think if I had to put it, my favorite episodes of this season are 6, 7, and now 11. Those three are the three best episodes of this season, and every other episode are all 10 out of 10s. These are just 11 out of 10s and beyond, if that makes any sense. Overall though, phenomenal. I love this series so goddamn much. And this episode in particular was amazing. But I think that it is gonna wrap it up for my reaction to The Danger in My Heart Season 2, Episode 11. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.